Dr. Shabir, welcome to Let the Quran Speak.
Pleasure to be on.
We're in the year 2021 now. You know, for several months, I've heard people saying, I'm tired of 2020. I want the new year to come. And I feel like people are very excited about what 2021 will bring. What are your thoughts on this new year?
Me too, I'm excited.
Okay,
so let me say Happy New Year to you and Happy New Year to all of our viewers. May God make this a year of barakah, of blessings for us, for all of our viewers, for all of their loved ones, for the entire world. So why am I excited about 2021?
Well,
Several
it's been
reasons.
a hard year.
well, yeah, 2020 has been a difficult year, and we thank God for life and a new lease on life in the new year. Many people passed away in the last year due to many reasons, many due to COVID-19. And now we're looking forward to better things. A vaccine is now being doled out, and it won't be long, certainly by the end of the year. We will, God willing, reach herd immunity. With most people getting vaccinated. And this will be the year in which it will go down in history that we have overcome, by the grace of God, this virus that so threatened us in the previous year.
We hope so. I mean, we're not entirely sure, but we really hope so, and
Definitely.
we leave it up to God.
And my hope in that is very strong, and I pray that God will not disappoint us. Some people are also very excited about the fact that the government will change hands in the United States of America. Americans, of course, have a stronger interest in that, but there is going to be a rippling effect in many parts of the world with this change of government. So that's exciting news for many people. And there is so much more that we have, reasons to celebrate about. You know,
when COVID ends, it's not like everything will go back to the way it was before. There will be a new normal. And not just that, but I feel like many things will transform. You know, the way we work, the way we live, the relationships that we prioritize. So many things will change. And I feel like it's a new opportunity for us to think about what's important to us and what isn't, and try to implement it and make it a reality in this world.
Yeah, sometimes a forced change gets us thinking outside of the box, things that we never imagined before. I'll give you an example of this. For decades, I have conducted classes in the mosque and held lectures and so on in the mosque. And during the lockdown period, I started to hold classes that I would have held in the mosque, but now over, using our modern technologies, connecting with the community that way, while I'm in the comfort of my home and they're in the comfort and safety of theirs. And I found from experience that a lot of people who normally would not have joined in the mosque are there joining us in this media. And I have decided that even after the lockdowns are ended, this needs to continue because it's serving a niche, it's serving a need that we had not previously thought so much about. In particular, I found that whereas in the mosque, the attendees would probably be more men than women, in this I'm trying to avoid saying the name of any particular streaming service.
Oh, it's okay.
But
I know you're on Facebook and Zoom as well.
Yes. So what I find is that on these media, more women tend to join. And
maybe they're participating more as well.
Participating more, exactly. Yeah. And that means that a neglected segment of our Muslim population now can be educated as never before using these modern technologies. So this needs to continue. And one of the things that I found as well is that in the past I used to travel about widely, holding public lectures and debates in many parts of the world. And now I'm thinking that, COVID-19 has forced me to do some of this from home. And now that I've set up my equipment and I have, everything that I need, new proper sensitive microphone and proper webcam on all of this. Now I feel the sense of comfort and complacency. I don't feel like I need to travel anymore because I can accomplish the same thing by just staying at home. And then I, not only would I share the knowledge, but I also have time saved from traveling and waiting in lineups to board a plane and getting off a plane and all of that. Now, with all of that saved time, I have more time to play with my grandkids.
And I guess, with the vaccine, you'll have more opportunities to interact with them, hug them, be in closer contact with them than you are
this
now.
is one of the saddest things about the lockdown period, not being able to interact with my grandchildren as we used to do prior COVID-19. And I'm just waiting for that day to pass, because sometimes, it's difficult to explain, especially to the younger ones, like, Grandpa, why can't we come over? Grandpa,
They don't understand.
Yeah,
they don't know
it's
what's
hard
going
to
on.
explain to them.
And
I
then
think,
for kids too, they've been wearing masks, they've been going to school with masks. It's difficult, they've had to adjust to a completely different way of being. Not being able to see their friends, not interacting, not going to the science center, going to different places that they were used to going to.
Yeah. And the difficulty in explaining to them is not because of their lack of intelligence or intellect. They've got it all up there. They're
We
very
don't even
intelligent.
understand what's going on.
Yeah, but the difficulty is the emotional aspect. Like a part of our brain is saying, yes, I understand the science. Yes, I know that there is a risk, but I want to do it. I want to interact. I want to meet. I want us to hug and so on. And we see this in the Muslim community, even after many months of being under lockdown and so on. Sometimes you meet somebody for the first time, and instinctively they're reaching out the hands to shake hands. And it's very difficult in that circumstance to say, well, wait a minute, because you don't want to offend somebody. You can imagine then with the little children how difficult it is for them to understand why we have to practice these distancing measures. But we pray to God to give us patience for the remaining time.
More, yes.
It's only going to be a few months more, God willing.
Yes.
And we're going to be over this. And of course, as you did mention, there's going to be a new normal. Not everything is going to be honky-dory back to 100% as we were before, because even after we're vaccinated, we may still find that, despite having the vaccines, we may, some people may still be susceptible to the virus, but we expect that it'll be much more controlled, and we will have more of the latitude that we used to have prior to COVID-19.
So let's stay the course a little bit longer, take the vaccine, and hope for the best.
Yes.
And pray as well.
Exactly.
Thank you for your time, Dr.
You're welcome. I'm a Muslim and I love Jesus. Did you know that Jesus is mentioned over 100 times in the Quran? There are stories about his birth, his miracles, teachings, and second coming. Join me on Let the Quran Speak. Our faiths have a lot more in common than you would think.